And now I have the privilege of introducing your next panelist, Jane Ramsey. Jane is a former corporate executive for a global Fortune 500 company and is now a self-proclaimed creativity advocate. She's an author, an avid and accomplished artist, course creator, executive coach, and founder of programs including Thriving in Retirement, Creativity, Imagination and Innovation, and the Soul Artist Experience. The title of Jane's talk is Using Creativity to Support Mental Wellness. Welcome, Jane.
Thank you, Valerie, for that inspirational message about self-mastery, and thank you, everyone, for being here. Using creativity to support mental wellness is fun, engaging, and more accessible than you think. Now, most people think of creativity as the purview of inventors, artists, and musicians, but I believe that using creativity is essential for every human being. Now, why is using creativity necessary? Well, creativity helps you solve problems more quickly and easily and find innovative solutions, but creativity also promotes mental wellness. Now, often when I talk about being a creativity advocate, I hear self-limiting beliefs like, I don't have a creative bone in my body. But I know that there is an inner artist in everyone. There is an inner artist in you. How do you express yourself creatively? We all find our own unique brand of creative expression. Maybe it's gardening, dancing, cooking, baking, enjoying music, decorating, wrapping gifts, writing, crafting, painting, the way you dress. So please put at least one way you express creativity in the chat. However you express it, life is enhanced when you consciously cultivate creativity. So let's talk about some of the benefits of creativity and how it supports mental wellness. Creativity, for one thing, enhances brain function. A recent study in Scientific American magazine shows that creativity exercises certain neural networks in your brain, and this keeps your mind more active and keeps you healthier. Because creativity sharpens your mind, it's beneficial for your cognitive health. When you're being creative, you cultivate imagination and divergent thinking. Drawing, painting, crafting engage your hand-eye coordination, which exercises your brain and motor skills. Playing music, dancing, boost memory. Visual artists like painters examine ways to depict a concept visually. For example, an artist might choose a nautilus shell to illustrate the idea of growth and evolution. The process of imagining how to convey an abstract construct is a great way to develop mental capacity and brain function. Being creative encourages you to think like an artist. It opens your mind to view a situation from a new vantage point. However you express yourself, whether it's painting, writing, taking an artful photograph, you look at a situation from several perspectives as you explore it creatively. Perspective is essential in mental wellness because the way you choose to see things directly affects the choices you make. So your perspective determines how you view your life situation. Creativity also boosts joy. A creative life is an amplified life, says Elizabeth Gilbert, a happier life, an expanded life, bringing forth your best, feeling free to respond to what life brings us at the highest level is the most fulfilling kind of creativity. Being creative doesn't feel like work. When you're creating, you feel joyful and light. It connects you to your higher creative self, your inner artist, the version that you want hanging around more often. And creativity is also found in the present moment. When you create something tangible like a cake, a story, a Zentangle, a new dance move, you see that your skills are developing, and this boosts your self-esteem and it gives you a sense of accomplishment. When you create, you practice problem solving, and this gives you confidence that you can tackle things that come your way. And this type of confidence that comes from success directly impacts your mental wellness. Creativity also puts you in a flow state. Have you ever been so absorbed in a project that you lose track of time? When that happens, you're in a flow state, which reduces anxiety, boosts your mood, and even slows your heart rate. I love when that happens because I know I'm doing my mental health a favor. Now, in addition to being an artist and a creativity advocate, I'm a Chopra certified meditation coach. I notice that creativity is like meditation in that it gives your mind a focus and it has a calming effect on your brain and body. The average person has about 60,000 thoughts in a day. Creativity helps focus your mind and calm your brain and body so that your monkey mind experiences more serenity. You might be crafting, baking, gardening, sewing, and you notice you feel relaxed and happy. This is because your creativity puts you in a flow state, and that releases dopamine, that feel-good chemical that is a natural antidepressant. And that's how getting into a creative flow state reduces anxiety, depression, and stress. So now we're going to do an eyes open mindfulness exercise to illustrate this. So in this tool, you're going to do directed doodling and learn how to use mindfulness combined with creativity to bring about this calm flow state. So you need a pencil and a paper. Just begin by becoming mindful of your breath, breathing in and out through your nose. Notice your breath, which is your constant companion and ally. And pick up your marker or your pencil and staying conscious of your breathing, begin to draw a kind of an infinity symbol that looks like this. It's a figure 8 that's laying on its side with 2 different connecting loops. So consciously pair your breathing with making the marks on your paper and find your flow. Let the rate of movement of your hand connect to your breath. And then when you're ready for the next loop, place your marker at whatever the starting point is and see if you can use one inhalation to repeat the entire shape, and then one exhalation to trace the entire figure. And just keep going with that, tracing the infinity symbol again and again. Inhale as long as it's comfortable as you trace the figure once, and then a releasing exhale while you complete the next cycle of tracing the entire shape. And as you're doing that, notice how you feel. Next time, inhale for the first loop and exhale for the second loop. Inhale all the way to the top of one side and exhale as you move your hand down and around. And notice that right now you are creating something. This moment is happening now. Notice how great it feels to be in flow, the natural rhythm and flow of each breath combined with your creativity. It connects you to this present moment. Breathing in and noticing how it feels to create, you notice that you're tangibly creating something that never existed before. So just do that again. Inhale as you trace the first loop, exhale on the second loop, and notice how it feels to pair your creativity with your breath. You're finding your flow. So this simple tool reminds you that creativity is like meditation. You can do it anywhere to get into that flow state. So you can keep drawing and continue as I finish this segment. So using creativity also promotes balance and inner harmony. When you express yourself, you tap into your divine essence, giving life to ideas that come from your intuition. And this helps you feel a closer connection to your inner wisdom. It almost feels magic, tapping into your own rhythm and intuitive wellspring through your creativity. When you connect with your intuition, it can feel like engaging the pulse of a co-creative partner and letting your rhythms dance together. Creativity is also an antidote for loneliness. Creative classes on the Wellness Universe, for example, are made up of a supportive group of like-minded people. Many programs have a myriad of ways to stay in contact with your classmates, such as private social media groups. Mental wellness experts advise cultivating a variety of social networks to stave off emotional distress. You can find a nurturing, creative tribe, and their support is healing and uplifting. Creative self-expression also promotes healing. When you engage in creativity, you are expressing your inner thoughts and emotions. The self-expression tools and processes that are taught on the Wellness Universe help you process thoughts and emotions in satisfying and releasing ways. And this also relieves stress. Painting or journaling your feelings in your private art journal is a practice akin to meditating. Creating in your journal allows you to trace your journey and see where you've grown, see what lessons you might be repeating. Expressing your inner thoughts gives you a greater sense of connection and union with yourself and the world around you. Freedom of expression is essential to your well-being. When you express your thoughts and emotions, you get clarity and fresh insights. The process of putting them out in a creative way makes them more solid, and then you see that they can be tackled. And whatever your form of expression, you bring unique, engaging, and beautiful things into the world. Creativity also enlivens your life. Nearly every day I wake up excited because my mind is brimming with creative ideas. I can't wait to get started on my next creative project. When you cultivate creativity in your life, your mind is open. Ideas are buzzing. The world around you is a constant source of inspiration. And when your mindset is in this open, active place, you can naturally generate new solutions to problems, and it makes you more innovative. And lastly, did you know your life is enriched even when you appreciate other people's creativity? You get benefits simply from being around creativity. The simple act of being in the presence of creativity can do wonders for your frame of mind. So admiring a poem or going to a play, looking at a piece of art in a museum inspires your life. I also coach people on how to thrive in retirement. Being creative through your whole life is a central theme. If you stay vital, curious, and excited about life, your third chapter is filled with mental wellness. So to wrap up, I encourage you to find ways to get creative, set aside time for artistic expression because it makes you feel joyful and increase your mental wellness. So play in your art journal, sing along with music, get your hands dirty in the garden, or find your own unique way to express yourself. Whatever you decide to do, it's time to start getting creative.